Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Members, for the past few years, myself, along with Senator Pizzo, we've been working with Dignity Florida and other individuals on a series of different legislation, dignity for incarcerated women, dignity for incarcerated pregnant women, and this goes along the lines of dignity for incarcerated pregnant women, something that this body has passed unanimously over the years. And so we're bringing one of these issues back, and that's Senate Bill 630, which passed in this very committee with unanimous support last session, which create Ava's Law mere months after Erica Thompson lost her baby when she gave birth in Alachua County Jail while staff members ignored her screams for help. In this bill, it requires that every woman who is arrested be notified that she has a right to request a pregnancy test if she's still in custody 72 hours after her arrest. Requires a judge to offer a pregnant woman who is convicted of a crime the opportunity to defer her sentence until 12 weeks after delivery of the baby so that the woman may receive the necessary health care for herself and her child. It requires a pregnant woman must be offered an appropriate assessment by a licensed health care practitioner or telehealth provider. And it requires county and municipal detention facilities and the Department of Corrections to report the number of sentence deferrals granted, the number of prisoners who requested postpartum assistance, and information on the outcomes of the pregnancies, as well as refusals to provide information on pregnancy outcomes. Last year, there were a couple of questions that I just want to address that just so we can clear it up early. One of the questions was, who will reimburse the cost of the testing to city and county government? And so the cost associated with this is actually will just roll into the cost that is already granted within the facilities or within the Department of Correction. One of the questions were, where is the language addressing if there is a miscarriage? And so the language would require a woman whose pregnancy ends for a reason other than birth, such as miscarriage, to be incarcerated 12 weeks from the date the pregnancy terminates. And so I wanted to make sure I addressed some of those questions that came up last year when this bill came up. And that's the bill, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator.
Being a partner on this with Dignity, even when I was in the House, and now you're still a partner on this issue. And I'm going to actually close with something that Senator Baxley said last year, that the baby did nothing wrong. And we should make sure that we protect the baby at all costs, and making sure that the mother also maintains her dignity as she carries that child. And with that, I ask for your favorable support.
Sue, would you please call the roll for SB 360? 630, I'm sorry, 630.
Senator Baxley?
Yes.
Senator Burgess? Senator Gaynor?
Yes.
Senator Hooper?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Powell?
Yes.
Senator Tadeo?
Yes.
Senator Brandis? Chair Pizzo?
Yes, and by your vote, let's show SB 630 is reported favorably. Next, tab
Thank you.
5. Thank you, Senator Jones.